Why I and many other people hate Modest management. They took the smile off of this man's face. They told him that he needed to alter his personality because he was acting too gay. They made Harry Styles pursue the image of a womanizer, which put him in situations like this. He was walking down the street in tears because people had called him a man whore and heartless. Pause to read. People were calling Zayn a terrorist, and they did nothing about it. He also developed an eating disorder because they wouldn't let him eat. They constantly put Niall down by turning off his mic or lowering it, and they wouldn't let him get knee surgery, so he was in unbearable pain for a long time. Liam developed depression, and they did nothing about it. They were the reason for his depression. Overall, Modest overworked these boys, which caused a fear of Modest. They didn't let them be themselves for years. They have come so far as solo artists no matter what their past, but they're still suffering the consequences. I will never forgive Modest for what they did to these boys.
Excuse me, what is happening here? What the hell is happening? Can we have some help?
I just sit back and observe.
I'm just lying in bed thinking about the time that Eleanor and Louis were in the airport in those matching blue track suits and they got attacked by Paps, and Eleanor got attacked by that, crazy girl. That was insane. Not because they got harassed. They get harassed all the time. But the fact that once it got physical, no one in Louis' team helped him. He literally was getting abused by paparazzi. He fell over. Eleanor got beaten up by a girl, they were in a fight that she didn't start. And Louis' team was just sitting back and watching. They never travel alone, so you cannot tell me that they were just by themselves. That's more fucked up than the entire situation itself. Because let's think about it. It could have been prevented if his team did something, if their security did something. This is why I hate management.
Now, if you don't know what Modest is, it is the management that the boys were under. If you don't know what they did to deserve nothing in life, here are a couple things. They made Niall insecure about his voice by turning off his mic constantly during multiple shows. They overworked all of them. They made us think it was normal to put out an album every year and go on tour every year. That's not normal. They put out an image of Harry being a man whore to the media. They messed with Zayn's mental health so bad that he turned to drugs and developed eating problems. They're homophobic. They changed Louis' personality. All of them had anxiety and depression. Those are just a few of the things that they've done to these boys.
I am so glad that #ModestIsOver party is a thing on Twitter right now. In case you didn't know, here's a few reasons why you should hate them. This is not my tweet, the credits go to Big Brother's veto. Making Louis change completely, shunning Niall, making him feel less, deteriorating Zayn's soul with the pressure they put on him, putting up with the most false image of Harry to the media, messing with Liam's mental health. Turning off Niall's mics, disgusting. I hate you, Modest.
I'm not gonna shut up because I'm still really angry about this. Liam and Zayn both developed problems with alcohol and drugs. Zayn had intense anxiety, so did Liam. Liam even had suicidal thoughts. I'm sure Zayn did too. Niall needed to get knee surgery, but Modest didn't let him so he could continue going on tour. That's fucked up. They went on tour every single year, and they made an album every single year. That is not normal. Zayn also wasn't allowed to write a lot of songs because they didn't trust him creatively. They were also racist towards Zayn. I cannot repeat this enough. Louis had to change. They just straight up told him he had to change. There is a photo of Harry legitimately crying because people were screaming out to him, man whore, womanizer, you're horrible, you're heartless. Also, not to mention that Modest was homophobic.
La 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 la.
You bitch!
Hate me, say what you want about me, but all the boys and all the
Sorry that it didn't work out. I'm moving on. I'm so sorry, but it's over now. The pain is gone.